Welcome to Lights, Camera, Akron, your guide to life here on the University of Akron campus.
Coming up on this episode, we give you ways to stay healthy physically and mentally.
We travel to the gym and to the kitchen to find out the best things you can do to be fit in all aspects of your life.
And we catch up with Akron students to see how they are currently maintaining their health with spring break just around the corner.
So hop on a treadmill and grab a bag of carrots because they help your eyesight so you can watch this episode of Lights, Camera, Akron. Welcome back to Lights, Camera, Akron. I'm Elena Pinto, and this is DJ Johnson.
I'm surprised you recognize me. I'm really trying to get in shape for spring break.
Keep working, big boy.
I'll ignore that. I am taking a weightlifting class this semester, FYI.
Well, that's good. It really goes right along with the theme of this episode.
Yeah, and if you have ever seen the rec center at 5 o'clock on any day of the week, you know, like I know, the Akron campus cares about their health. It's packed.
It definitely is packed, and since they care so much, we decided it would be really cool to see some of their favorite tips on looking good and feeling good.
Take a look.
We're here in the Student Union bright and early. People are still getting coffee, but we're here to check out what people's top tips are to stay healthy this season. What is your top health tip?
I would probably say to work out and eat healthy.
I do a lot of walking and I try not to eat too many fatty foods.
I love going rock climbing at the rec. I don't stay healthy. I have really bad health habits.
Don't smoke cigarettes.
I stay healthy with lots and lots of exercise.
And do you live up to that though?
I do.
How often do you go to the rec?
5 days a week or 6.
No way!
And pack a healthy lunch like fruits and vegetables and a good sandwich.
I make sure I eat my fruits and veggies, walk to classes, and yeah.
What is your favorite health food?
Probably salad, honestly.
You're like a little rabbit.
Just about.
Casey, what is your top health tip? What about coffee? How do you feel about that?
Coffee? Well, black coffee, 0 calories, 0 anything really, and good antioxidants. As long as you don't have too much caffeine, you'll be all set for the day.
Super, so after this I'm going to get a free coffee, right?
I mean, if you want to.
All right, perfect.
Work out regularly and eat healthy. I eat a lot of vegetables and fruits and things.
Do you have a weak spot?
Yeah, I have these like pretzel buffalo wing things I'm kind of addicted to.
Well, I like peanut butter and jelly, but I don't know if that's really healthy.
Bring it back to elementary school days?
Yeah.
I think she's trying to say that she plays basketball and often, am I right? She's just a quiet one.
My diet is pretty horrible, so I can't say I would give you any good health habits.
What do you eat, like Cheetos and Doritos all the time?
No, I actually eat a lot of pretzels.
Pretzels is your weak spot.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a big salt fan.
Nice.
Yeah.
And there you have it, just a few simple ways to stay healthy this season. Everyone has their different way, but in the end, we all have the same goal. So DJ, how do you stay healthy this season?
Wow, now I'm on the spot. Like I said, I have that weightlifting class, but don't get me wrong, I like to get in my cardio as well. But granted, I do like fast food every now and then.
DJ, come on. We're trying to be healthy here, so you calm your cravings. And not everyone is like you, though. Some people feel really uncomfortable at the rec and don't really know how to use the machines, and I'm actually one of them.
But you did know the rec center offers classes taught by trained professionals that can help anyone from a beginner to a seasoned vet.
That sounds really nice and all, but I don't think a class would fit into my schedule.
Well, there's classes throughout the day and throughout the week. Something has to fit. Bridget Linton went to find out more.
Spring break is right around the corner here at the University of Akron. So for those of you students looking to perfect those bikini bods, you come to the right place. I'm here in the Student Recreation and Wellness Center, here with Group Exercise and Wellness Manager Anna Taylor. She's going to show me and others how to get fit in a boot camp class.
Let's get to it, guys. It's going to hold you to another standard. You're working out with people, so when you come into a class, it's not just like you're doing something monotonous on a treadmill. You're able to be dynamic, you're always moving, there's people that are going to challenge you. You get to have a lot more fun. All of our instructors and our personal trainers are nationally certified, so they modify things based on your skill level. If you come into any class, they're able to tailor it so that you feel comfortable and feel ready to take that class. we've got a wide variety of classes that we're offering here. Everything from total body tone, we've got Zumba, yoga, pretty much everything you can imagine. We like to get a full range of things happening, and we really just like to fit everybody's personality and see what's out there for them. All of our group exercise classes are free to students, so it works out really well, or any member, so faculty, staff, if you're a member, it's free as well, so it works out perfectly for you guys.
That was an intense class, but I'm feeling great. The group exercise classes offered here at the Rec Center are open to people of all shapes, sizes, and physical abilities. So what are you waiting for? Come on and get fit. If you want more information, you can look at the Student Recreation and Wellness Center site or visit our site at facebook.com/CTVLCA. Time for me to go rest up and replenish, so back to you guys in the studio.
I would really like to try that. It seems like something I can do, and I really think it might fit into my schedule. Maybe we could go sometime.
I don't think our schedules will coordinate.
Oh, okay. I should look into a personal wellness coach then, maybe to help out? No, not you, DJ, no.
I guess you're right. I'm not very qualified.
Anyway, someone who is qualified and can help anyone from beginner to expert is Anthony Siciliano. Bridget caught up with him to get the details.
As University of Akron students are working on getting in shape for spring break, it can be hard to know where to start. That's why we're here with wellness coach Anthony Siciliano to learn more about eating right and getting healthy. So Anthony, can you tell me about a little bit what you do?
I'm a personal wellness coach for a company called Herbalife. We're the #1 nutrition company in the world. So what I do as a personal wellness coach is make personalized nutrition programs for people based on their specific, fitness and health goals. So we have everything from just like cellular nutrition to stuff for energy, gaining lean muscle, losing weight, digestive health, immune health, a whole different, array of things that we can help people with.
Now, I know a lot of students and just people in general will go on those fad diets, like the Atkins diet, these cleansing, basically people are starving themselves to get in shape. So what is your advice to them, and how do you kind of change their perspective on that?
You might lose a couple pounds by not eating, but it's going to be, terrible for your metabolism. You're not going to be getting nutrition. That's why it's so hard. They call it yo-yo diets, because you're losing the weight, you're putting it back on, and it's so much harder to maintain it. So if I had to kind of change the perspective, it would just be, the hard work that you put in, you might as well keep, you know what I mean?
Right.
So.
Now, a lot of college students, they have dining plans, so they're going to Rob's and all these different restaurants around here. So what is your advice to them on how, if the food's not offered, what do they do?
Well, honestly, it's hard with the American diet in itself. It's just portion control, I would say. Just making conscious, healthy choices. Obviously, it is a lot harder being on a college campus. So really, anything that you can do personally with the meal plans is kind of harder, like I said. But if you can prepare any type of food at all for yourself, Sundays I usually prep a bunch of meals throughout the week, so I'm not spending too much time doing that. So just eating as healthy as you can. It's obviously a lot harder in college, which is why I've having so much success doing what I'm doing.
A big common mistake with college students is they'll either just starve themselves all day and eat really bad at night, or they just aren't eating enough, and it kind of makes them really unhealthy. So what is your advice to them on control that?
Without waking up and eating a good breakfast, I'm sure you've heard it, all throughout your life. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and that's because your metabolism, that's to get you moving, burning calories throughout the day. So my best advice is wake up and eat a good breakfast.
And why is it so bad to eat late at night?
It's not necessarily just bad to eat late at night. It kind of depends on what you're eating. A lot of people think that because you're not burning any calories throughout your sleeping, but you actually are. You're constantly burning calories even when you're at rest. So it's kind of more what you're eating and portion control, not eating too much at once, stuff like that.
And so what would you say is like a perfect example of like a good breakfast so that college students, they know what to eat when they wake up?
Well, one of the Formula 1 healthy meals that we give, that's exactly what it's designed for. But if it weren't to be products through us, I would say egg whites is great. Fruit, veggies, something just when you're grocery shopping, stay around the edge of the grocery. All the stuff on the inside is, packaged preserved food. We actually have, just a funny story, we have in the nutrition club that I used to work in, McDonald's from 2009 that's actually sitting there, and it looks exactly the same.
Oh my gosh.
So it's pretty ridiculous. It's almost 4 years old now, and you can't even tell. There's no molding, no anything. So people kind of need to make that translation of, this is what I'm putting into my body, all these preservatives and chemicals, so to try to eat as natural as possible.
Now, spring break is approaching for college students, so everyone's trying to get their perfect body that they want for going out on the beach and everything. So what would be the biggest tip that you could give those students?
Personally, what I think would be the biggest tip would be to count your protein numbers. A lot of people don't realize how vital that is to losing weight and gaining muscle. It's kind of like the foundation for everything that your body does is your protein. So to kind of eat higher protein foods, less calories obviously, but protein is the biggest number that you want to be kind of keeping track of. So.
Well, thank you so much for being here. You've given us great advice. And if all of you out there want any more advice on eating right and getting in shape, or you'd like to work with Anthony personally, be sure to check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/ZTVLCA. All right, back to you guys.
I had no idea that eating right was even more important than working out. It's good to know. And it's impressive that he's a student at the University of Akron, as well as a personal wellness coach.
Well, I'm a student at the University of Akron and also an intramural stud.
I hear you're pretty good at basketball.
I like to be modest, especially with the season that both the men's and women's teams are having.
There'll be very competitive teams as the season winds down in March, that's for sure.
Check out this next Zip tip to learn how you can support.
Keep a healthy, competitive lifestyle and go to all of the athletic events here on campus because they are free with your Zip card. Both men's and women's team are having very successful seasons, so come out and support the Zips.